In my 3 years here in Bend, I've met a lot of athletes, coaches, and athletic directors, and eventually the conversation always turns to Ashton Eaton, maybe the most talented athlete ever to come from Central Oregon. But more often than not, instead of talking about Eaton's outrageous athletic ability, the stories center on how modest he is, which, as you will see, is a direct result of the people that helped him grow. Ashton Eaton will one day be an Olympic medalist, but he will always be a Central Oregonian who never forgets to say thank you. I went over to Eugene to cover Ashton Eaton in the Oregon Relays a few weeks back. I wasn't really surprised by his world-class athletic ability. After all, Eaton is the world record holder in the indoor heptathlon. He has won 4 individual NCAA titles, and many experts believe that he's going to contend for the gold medal in the decathlon in London in 2012. What surprised me was just how down-to-earth he is. He stopped to talk with 2 young athletes and gave them advice on how to improve their times. He took pictures with a group of young fans. He even made sure that the picture taker was able to have a moment with them. Surprisingly modest behavior from track and field's biggest future star.
That's what I'm talking about.
But not surprising to the people that helped him become the man he is today.
And this is his, I was dropping him off at college that day.
Ashton was raised by his mother, Roz, who quickly saw his talents and realized that he could be a special athlete.
I think the first memory of him being athletic was just when he would take the mop and broom ends off of his grandmother's mop and broom, and he would spread them apart and then jump and see how far he could jump, and he'd make them wider and wider, and I thought, you know, we didn't even know what the long jump was then.
When was it that you first realized, or somebody believed in you and said, hey, you've got special skills?
That'd probably be my mom when I was real little, and we actually lived in La Pine, and she realized, I think, that we needed to move up a level, kind of. So we kind of moved to Bend and got more exposure, got to a really nice high school. And after that, it was my high school coach, Tate Metcalf, and John Nosler, and they were the ones who really saw the potential in me and worked with me to get to where I am now.
From a coaching standpoint, we get into this because of the young athletes, and we form these bonds with these athletes. Some, like Ashton, we form a deeper bond. And probably the key thing for us is that he still lets us in his life. You know, somebody that caliber has left Central Oregon to go on to something bigger and better, and it's humbling that he still involves us, still calls us, talks to us. You know, just a very special kid.
Ashton is wrapping up his collegiate career this week at the NCAA Track and Field National Championships in Eugene. I'm going to be there on Thursday. His schedule for the decathlon on Thursday, you can see the 5 events starting out at 10 a.m. He's going for the collegiate record of 8,465. His personal best is 8,154. It's been a lot of fun to do this story. He really has been surrounded by just a special group of people in a lot of ways.
So you're going to profile him?
Profile him tomorrow, get more involved in his coaches and how they were able to help him out. And sort of interesting enough, he wasn't really highly recruited coming out of Mountain View.
That's what you said,
so,
yeah. But the Ducks, they got
good
lucky.
college programs see the potential and
they
get them up.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, Jim, great stuff. Thank you. Well, with all the